All right, we are live. What's up, everybody? LinkedIn, YouTube. Super excited to be back with you for another BizBuzz live here on Friday, October 18th. Man, so much happening. Hope everybody's having a great Friday. Specifically for this episode, I need you to stick around if you want to escape the rat race. You don't know what the proverbial rat race is? You'll find out today. But if you want to escape the rat race, stick around today. He's got some good stuff for you. Let's go. What's up, y'all? It's Chris Mouzon, your host here at BizBuzz Live, your financial coach, helping you get through all of your financial decisions in life. If you're not working with somebody financially, I highly recommend that you do that. Inevitably, when we sit down with people, we always have the conversation around all things finance, whether it be investments, whether it be savings, whether it be their cash flow, whether it be insurance protection or retirement accounts, whatever it is. We're always having these financial conversations. Inevitably, it comes back to their cash flow. When people are wanting to fix their financial life, when you're wanting to grow in your financial life, it comes back to how is money flowing in your life and where is it flowing out of your life. So whether you work just a single job and just have your expenses and a budget, and that's how your cash flow works. Maybe you have a job and you have a side business as well that brings you in a little bit. Maybe you're a full entrepreneur and you have multiple streams of income, multiple businesses. Regardless, getting your cash flow in order is really the key to changing your financial life. So on BizBuzz Live, I always want to talk to you about how to bring in more income. What is it that we're thinking about when it comes to making a shift, whether it's a shift in career, shift in industry, taking your talents to a completely different industry that will actually have the horsepower to benefit your financial life. So many people that I sit down with, and many of you here on LinkedIn know this, that you may be in a career that you like. You may be in a career that you've been doing for a long time. You may be in a field that you believe helps people or is good for the society at large. However, it does not have the horsepower to get you to where you want to go financially. You are not getting paid what you're worth. It does not there isn't even enough room for you to make all the money that you would want to make in that industry. Many of us are stuck in those types of places. We've been doing things for 10, 15 years, 7, 8 years, whatever it is. And you realize, man, this isn't going to get me and my family to where we want to go financially. Making this 3% raise every year is really not going to help me keep up with inflation and pay for eggs these days, right? You're learning this. You're starting to see like, man, I probably need to figure out something that can generate me more income, generate me the money that I need to take care of my family. And so that's why we have these conversations on BizBuzz Live to talk about what are the industries you should be looking at? What are the industries you should be getting into? What are the ideas you haven't been thinking about, right? If you have any ideas or anything, drop a comment. Drop an idea of what industry has been doing well. If it's your industry, you like it, and you have the financial means and the financial horsepower to do the things you want for your family. You have savings, you're out of debt, right? You're investing properly. Drop a comment. We always want to know and dive into the new industries or different industries that maybe people haven't thought of. But on today's show, the title of it was How to Escape the Rat Race Using Some Underrated Industries, right? How to escape the rat race by using some underrated industries. And I think it's important first for us to understand what the rat race is, right? If you've ever read Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad Poor Dad, if you ever read Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki also created a game called Cash Flow 101, right? Cash Flow 101. And in that game, the goal of the game is to get out of the rat race. The goal of Cash Flow 101 is to say the rat race is the every week or every 2 weeks, I get a paycheck. I pay my mortgage. I pay my rent. I pay the rest of my bills. I go eat some food. I do grocery shopping. I get paid again. I go take my family out to eat. I pay some more bills. I go, I have to fix my car. I get an oil change. I get paid again. I pay my mortgage. I pay my rent. I take my kid out. It's my daughter's birthday. I do a birthday party, get paid again. We go out. Now my kid needs braces. I get paid again. I pay my mortgage. I pay my rent. Right? It's a cycle. It's the rat race. It's like we're just working to pay bills and to take care of expenses. Every once in a while, we save up and we get 2 vacations a year because we got a little time off for work. We saved up a couple $1,000 so we can go take a vacation. We get our 2 vacations a year and then we move on, right? This is normally how most people operate inside of the rat race. In the game, Robert Kiyosaki, the way to get out of the rat race is your passive income overtakes your expenses. That's how to get out of the rat race. Your passive income, the income that you make by leveraging money, by leveraging time, people, whatever it is, that starts to overtake what it is that what your current expenses are. And so you can get out of the rat race. So there's some industries right now that are going underlooked or overlooked, let's say, right? There's some industries right now that are going overlooked. And we've talked about it on this show a couple times when we talk about the trades industries. But we came across some articles that are saying that women are being a little bit smarter than men in this area because they're not caring necessarily about what the job title is. They're caring about getting out of the rat race, right? They're caring about making more money so that they can eventually live the life that they want. And that's again what we talk about here is, hey, how do we look at making more money, creating side businesses, switching industries completely, whether you do have a job or whether you just, are wanting to run business. But there's some things happening out there that I think we should be able to share. Here is an article that says the U.S. needs more tradespeople, and women are the one answering that call, right? The U.S. needs more tradespeople, and women are the ones answering that call. This was published earlier this summer. It said here with a projected 650,000 construction jobs open in the U.S. and fewer workers entering the trades than in previous decades, the U.S. faces a skilled worker crisis. But what it's saying here is that it says the aging of skilled workers, right? Also, the median age of tradespeople in 2021 was 43 years old, approximately 10 years older than the median age of the general population. People are saying for every 5 plumbers or electricians that retire, only 1 young person comes into the trades behind them. This is someone at the Home Depot Foundation. It says the shortage is a result of younger people not entering the trades for a variety of reasons, from stigma around work to a greater focus on college. But what's happening, it's saying that with the lack of available workers, employers in the trades are looking to recruit people beyond those who have historically held these jobs. It says here, according to the U.S. Department of Labor, the number of women working as tradespeople reached its highest level ever in 2021, more than 314,000 skilled workers. Between 2014 and 2022, the number of female apprentices more than doubled. In 2022, 13.8% of women were active apprentices compared to 9.4% in 2014. So again, let's just take a look at this as maybe women being a bit more practical about going in to industries that have a need. This is something I would always encourage people on and always really steer people down the path. If anyone ever asked me, hey, kind of where should I go? Always go to the white space. Always go to the place where it's not oversaturated. Always go to the place where there's a need. That's where you want to go. That's where the money is as an entrepreneur. That's where the money will be when you are a skilled worker or you're working a job. It's because supply and demand. If there is a large demand for what you're doing and not enough people to supply the demand, the people that do supply the demand will make more money. It's just the way it goes. It's not about what your current skill set is. It's not about what you currently like to do or what you think, right? Just because you've been doing something for a long time that you need to continue to do that. This is a matter of where is the need? Where is the need in our country? Where is the need in the workforce? And if you can find the need, then you can come around and make good money in that space, right? It says here, women in the trades are encouraging others to join them. The sisterhood of tradeswomen is strong. You can see it in the way they encourage other women to join in. There's some TikTok stuff started, right, where people are talking about how there's power in women coming together in the trades. Plus, there's a ton of money in it. Plus a ton of money. It says there's a conversation on social media, and someone said maybe there aren't any women with the same business acumen as these men. But at the end of the day, there's women that are starting all types of, again, heating, cooling, plumbing, HVAC businesses, all types of businesses here in the trades. So why are we not looking at this as for the masses? Again, I've had my take on trades and what's really going to play out. But at the end of the day, if there's a need and you can serve that need, you'll make money. If there's a need and you can serve that need, you'll be able to make money. So that's an article talking about women going into the trades. There was another article as well that we had looked at that said that even on that same side, women are skipping college, right? Women are skipping college to go to the trades. Let's close this ad out here. Yeah, State Farm doesn't want to go away. All right, cool. Oh, wait, there it is. It's coming now. This article said more women are skipping college to make six figures as electricians, car mechanics, and truck drivers. More women. Well, get this ad out of the way. These ads, people that run these banner ads should all be, you have a special place for you. Anyway, more women are skipping college to make six figures as electricians, car mechanics, and truck drivers. This is true. Again, talking about this, says vocational school enrollment shot up by 16% last year. And it's time for people to start realizing you can make more money, have a better career path, and have a happier life, have a better family in the long term by doing stuff with your hands. This is a 25-year-old woman that's in Albany that now owns her own car repair shop. She owns her own car repair shop. And because of that, right, she's making a way for herself in the trades. She's making a way for herself in the trades, right? She, at 25, this girl has 4 full-time technicians and rolls up her sleeves and makes it happen, expected to net over $1 million this year. So instead of getting these cushy office jobs, ladies and gentlemen, instead of getting these office jobs that college is forcing you to go get, sitting up in some, trying to get to some C-suite or something along those lines, why not go where the need is? Why not say, let's start something, even if you don't have the skill set in it, let's find where the need is and let's go get to work in that side. And that's where For those of you that want to make more money, for those of you that have a need to say the career that I'm in does not have the horsepower to get me to where I'm trying to go, this then can be the thing that says, okay, well, I've never really thought about the HVAC world or the plumbing world or the car mechanic world or being a truck driver or anything like that. But if I could make $175,000 a year and do that for 5 years and keep my expenses low and save more and pay off my debt more and start investing that money, then maybe I can then switch some careers and give myself a little bit of a head start. Some people think that way. Some people don't. That's why we're posing it to you here on BizBuzz, is to say you got to be open to different career paths. I saw another article that said the next set of millionaires are going to come from the trades. Right, the next set of millionaires are going to come from the trades, as we're in a world that's going more AI, more robotic, more of those things. We still need the skilled labor for a time. For a time, maybe in the next 10 years, this is different. But right now, for the time being, we need that. So why not look into it? Why not look into it? For those of you that already have a job, maybe you do have a nice job, but it still doesn't have the horsepower. Here's how I would think about it. What if you partnered with somebody that does know the trades or does want to be in the trades, and you started a side business that way? Started a side mechanic business. As I'm talking to you, I'm talking myself into this too. Because that's something I definitely, I'm selling myself. I'm selling y'all on the trades, but I'm selling myself on the trades also, of starting a trades business with somebody that I know that's in the trades, because I know marketing and sales, right? And if you know marketing and sales, you can pick any industry that has a good supply and demand arbitrage, right? And that's what we're showing you right now, that there's a lot of people that need these workers, these skilled laborers. So if you can find a way to, create them, help people make money on that side, or maybe you can, opens the door, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what we're here to do. Open the door to having these conversations around how do we get to the cash flow that we need to take our financial life to the next level. Many financial people want to talk about just the investment side or the saving side or the retirement side or your debt or whatever, like that. All that stuff is fine. Let's brainstorm some ideas of how you go make more money. Most people, 60+% of Americans, I think it's 65% of Americans, live paycheck to paycheck, meaning that if you missed 2 paychecks, you would be in debt or bankrupt, meaning like you need the money to come in on a week-to-week basis in order for your life to maintain, to pay your mortgage, to pay your utilities. You can't miss 2 months worth of checks, 3 months worth of working, and still live the same life. 65+%. 6 to 7 out of every 10 people that you know live that life. What most financial people talk to you about is lowering your expenses. Lower your expenses, budget more, right? Go lower. You have Dave Ramsey, right? No debt, right? You got a car, sell your car and ride a bike, right? Like just lower your expenses all the way down. Well, that's not always going to work. It's going to work to a certain degree, right? You don't want to be frivolous, right? And have like lots of leaks in your financial boat, so to speak, not lots of money going out. And yes, the average American is wasting $300 to $500 a month on something. The average American is wasting $300 to $500 a month on something. There's $50 a week going somewhere that it could actually be going back in your pocket. So yes, there's an expense side of things, but there's only so low you're going to be able to go, ladies and gentlemen. There's only so much you can cut out until you're living a miserable quality of life. So if we don't want to have a miserable quality of life, we still would like to enjoy some things in life. I'm not saying you can't enjoy things when you're on a budget or, right, keeping all of your money. The other side is, how do we go make more? And this, personally, I don't think we as a society have been equipped with that bit of knowledge. financial professionals prey on the other side, the investing side and the budgeting side and that stuff. But earning income, learning how to earn it is actually the first step. And if no one teaches us how to earn it, if the model in our mind has always been go to school, get good grades, get a good job, get some higher education, get a better job, then when it comes down to saying, okay, that didn't work for me, or that's still not paying my bills, I did all the things. Again, I'm talking to people on LinkedIn. Some of y'all got degrees, more degrees than a thermometer, and you got 100 grand of student loan debt, and you only make 100 grand a year, right? You only make 110 grand a year. You only make $85,000 a year. They lied to you. Like, they didn't give you the right blueprint. Unfortunately, just wasn't the right blueprint. But now we don't know what else to do. Now, if I'm like, hey, let's go make an extra 50 grand a year somewhere, how would you go do that? Let's go make an extra 3 grand a month somewhere. Change your financial life. How would you do that? If you don't know, you don't have a blueprint, this is why we have to talk about it. We're not equipped to learn how to bring in more money. We think we just got to get a second or third or fourth job. I heard Rashad from EYL on a clip say, like, I've never met anyone that had 2 or 3 jobs that had more money than somebody that just had one, right? Like, the more that you work, we used to think working harder and working more and picking up second and third jobs, that really is not the way. Got to learn how to be in the right industry at the right time that has the horsepower to get you and your family to where you need to go. And because of what we saw today, some of these underrated industries, the trades, mechanics, HVACs, plumbing, truck drivers, construction workers, those types of things, they're missing out on people. They need people. And I can imagine they'll pay you pretty well, I'm guessing. But most importantly, the need is there. So just some things for y'all to consider on this Friday, October 18th. If you are trying to escape the rat race, you've got to be able to earn more income, keep your expenses low, and then, yes, the next layer is create an investment stream over time that will be able to overtake what your current expenses are. Learn how to earn it first. Don't try to go. People make this mistake all the time, and I know it's from good intentions, but you're not going to build wealth on investing an extra $200 a month. It just doesn't happen for most people, right? It takes a very, very long time to invest $2,400 a year, $3,600 a year, and get to a place where there's enough money over there that will overtake your current monthly expenses of $7,000 a month. All right. It'll take a very, very long time to do that. So you got to learn how to earn it. You got to go from where you are right now, making 60,000, 70,000, 100,000 to making 140, 180, 200, 210, $250,000 a year, and then do the right things with that money, because you being able to put away $10,000 a month in investments, you being able to put away $15,000 a month just for investments, not a few hundred, tens of thousands, then you have a shot at getting financially free where you can escape this rat race. I want y'all to focus on earning it. Where do we go earn it? And if you need ideas, feel free to reach out. Feel free to send me a message. I'm here to have these conversations. I may have them here with you guys on LinkedIn and YouTube, but I like to have them personally one-on-one, because it's really tough to give blanket financial information or blanket career advice or any of those types of things. We want to be able to do that one-on-one. So feel free, shoot me a message, shoot me a DM here on LinkedIn, find me on any other platform. More than happy to have a conversation with you if you are in the place of trying to escape the rat race where it's just paycheck to bills to paycheck to expenses over and over and over again, where we can start to have some options to live the life the way that we want to, y'all. All right, y'all, enjoy your Friday. Go out, do something that scares you this weekend. This is what I tell all my people on my morning mindset call. Go out and do something that scares you. Don't stay in your comfort zone. Don't use the weekend to get away from the life you have. Use the weekend to design the life that you want. You all have the ability to go do that. I'll see you guys back here next Friday. All right. Take care. We're out.